I am Cristina Garza. I am a Mexican creative. My background is in design, and now I run two businesses. I'm a brand strategist and marketing expert for retail, hospitality, and service-based businesses. And I also have a fine jewelry brand. Before I joined Unbounded Mastermind, I was toying with the idea of starting a business. I had a full-time corporate job, and I've been making jewelry for 15 years, but I did not have a brand and I was not out there. So right before I joined Unbounded, I had just released a brand. And even as a marketer, I was really worried about being a business owner. I've never been a business owner full time, and it was a very scary move for me, especially not having a plan. It felt like me against the world. I think that when you're coming from a corporate setting, even if I was managing the team and I was managing a whole area, it was still not the same as doing this for myself. And it was hard to talk to people about it because if they were not business owners themselves, it was really rare they will understand. So I think I felt very frustrated and alone. And even if my family and partner and people around me loved me and supported me, I felt like I was trying to do a lot on my own and I needed some support. Kat's really good at curating the people that are in the group, and I felt like I belonged first. And then it was just a beautiful container. It was like a great mix between learning stuff as a business owner. For me, it added velocity to my business growth. Someone that has been there, done that, teaching me the ropes of how to start and started well. And then also having the container. I think it's great to work one-on-one with coaches and mentors. It's very different to have a container. I think the container amplifies it. It's like being in a hall of mirrors. So you're not and only getting your light. Like it's not only that Kat's great because she is, it's also that gets amplified by everyone else in the room. So you are kind of exponentially growing. It's not a one-way street, it's like multiplying. I started the program and then I was like, everyone is growing except me. Like this imposter syndrome kicking up really fast. And when I started the program, I was still working full time and I was not intending to do this consultancy. Then furlough happens, COVID happens, and I am sure that the reason I did start my consultancy and I jumped and did the super scary thing was because I wasn't around it. That was like sign one for me, like going for it, taking action. I stalled 10 years to launch my jewelry. So this time it was just a couple of months that I was like, should I do this? Yes, this is what I want to do and I'm going to jump. And then also the second thing, it would be probably almost at the end of it when I was like looking back and seeing the huge progress in how I show up in the world, how I actually stand on my expertise and believe I am who I say I am. So I think a lot of the seeds from the beginning of the program were showing results probably after month 6 and beyond. Life feels so much more ease and joy. And I think that's what I really wanted from it. Also success is great. And I'm thankful that my first month was great in business. I know that it's not the norm and I am happy to say that it was for me. But I think for me, it was more the lifestyle. Like I trust myself more. I give myself what I need. And I notice that there's so much more balance and there's so much more joy in my everyday. Like joy is not the destination. It's like the everyday, the journey, the little things. There's more of that. And there's more of self-love. And I think a lot of the personal stuff that's shifted has impacted how I do business and how I work with people. And I've noticed because of people's reflection of me. Yeah, so I would say that like the biggest shift was having this balance and being someone that I am proud of being as a human and being successful at the same time. I think for me, they were not in the same place. Like you couldn't have both. And then I think having both is the most powerful transformation. So my jewelry business started in January. And then I was able to do my first wholesale sale last month. That was almost $4,000 in sales, which was incredible for me. As a one human show, by the way, I only give 10 hours a month maximum to my jewelry brand. It's like my baby. But now my biggest business is my my consultancy, and I probably work around 30 hours a week. I only have 2 days that I talk to clients. I've set amazing boundaries, which is incredible to me. Yes, I know, Kat. This is like a very different human. And also, I made $13,000 on my first month in business for my brand strategy and marketing group. And I am about to be again in a 5-figure month. And that feels incredible. My first month in business, I made 3 times what I was taking home in my full-time job as a manager with 7 years of experience. And not only that, I was able to sell my like monthly income in 1 day, which for me was insane. So it was so powerful. It was such a powerful transformation. I will absolutely recommend Catherine and Unbounded. Kat is an incredible coach because she is driven, she's results oriented, and she really has been there, but mostly because of her heart. Like, it's a joy to work with her, and you know that she absolutely cares. Unfortunately, there's out there a lot of people that are selling you something and then they don't show up, and Kat's not that. Like, even beyond that, I think you would see something and then it's gonna be 10 times better when you are inside. Unbounded was and is the best container for me to grow my business. And if you are really looking for that next step for you, either working less hours, more balance, finding something that you're truly passionate about. And I think what I really love about Unbounded, it was that, like, we were all in different stages of business and we all grew together. Again, like, it was just not the power of coaching with Kat, which, by the way, it's incredible. She is my favorite coach in the whole world. It's not only that, and it's great to have her support, but it's also the support from everyone else in the team. Like, you truly are part of this family. And whenever I'm in my lowest lows, they are my first people that I go to. And that shows something, right? Because in so little time, we became this very strong, tight-knit community. So you're not only learning from her, you're only learning from all these amazing people. Just the container is worth joining Unbounded, and then you get Kat, which like exponentially increases that value. For me, no matter what kind of business work that you have, this is gonna help. Like, I started in one place and I would never imagine everything I created during this year, and now like it seems insane. You don't hear these stories often, and it's been like life-changing.